Who was Abbot Rabanus Maurus at Fulda? If you're curious about one of the most influential figures in medieval European history, you're in the right place. Let's uncover the life and achievements of Abbot Rabanus Maurus at Fulda. Rabanus Maurus, born around 780 in Mainz, Germany, was a man of great learning and spiritual dedication. At a young age, he entered the Benedictine monastery of Fulda, where he would spend much of his life. In 801, he was ordained as a deacon and then sent to Tours, France, to study theology and the liberal arts under the renowned scholar Alcuin. It was during his time in Tours that Rabanus earned the surname Maurus, named after Saint Maur, a favorite disciple of Saint Benedict. This name reflected his exceptional scholastic abilities and his connection to the Benedictine tradition. Upon his return to Fulda, Rabanus became a key figure in the monastic school, eventually rising to the position of master. He was ordained as a priest in 814 and later became the abbot of Fulda in 822. Under his leadership, the monastery flourished, becoming one of the most significant centers of learning in the Frankish kingdoms. Rabanus was not just an administrator, he was also a prolific writer. His works include studies on grammar, collections of homilies, penitentials, a martyrology, and Latin poetry. One of his most notable works is De Institutione Clericorum, a manual for monks and clerics that covered topics such as sacraments, public prayer, and fasting. During his tenure as abbot, Rabanus advanced the intellectual, spiritual, and temporal welfare of Fulda. He erected buildings, collected manuscripts and art, and engaged in extensive writing. However, his time as abbot was not without challenges. He became embroiled in royal political struggles, particularly between Louis the Pious and his sons, and eventually resigned as abbot in 842. After a period of seclusion and prayer at Petersburg, Rabanus was reconciled with King Louis the German and appointed Archbishop of Mainz in 847. As archbishop, he continued to instruct clergy and laity, combated social disorders, and defended sound doctrine. He held several provincial synods to address ecclesiastical discipline and the doctrine of predestination. Rabanus Maurus is remembered as one of the most learned men of his age, known for his intense charity and his contributions to the Carolingian Renaissance. Though he was not an original thinker, his writings were crucial for their compilation of existing knowledge and their impact on the intellectual landscape of his time. In summary, Abbot Rabanus Maurus at Fulda was a scholar, writer, and leader who played a significant role in shaping the intellectual and spiritual life of medieval Europe. His legacy continues to be celebrated for his contributions to education, theology, and the advancement of the Church.